A completely, I mean, this is an urgent emergency live stream. We have a tornado emergency for the city of Huntsville, Alabama. This is a incredibly dangerous situation. We have a likely violent tornado approaching the downtown metro area. This recently just did get extremely strong here. Again, velocities don't show it, but Dominator 3 was deployed in this tornado, and they got spun around and almost got picked up. This thing's obliterating homes. I'm not trying to scare you, but this thing is violent. So, again, emergency stream. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is insane, guys. Just unbelievable stuff. So again, tornado emergency for Huntsville, Alabama as we speak. Just unbelievable. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Brad Arnold has an insane view of this thing right now. Again, guys, this is a tornado emergency for the city of Huntsville, Alabama. I literally was doing a school project. We saw this was on the ground, and then it just got extremely strong. Yeah, Brad Arnold has... So, again, welcome into everyone joining us here. I mean, I know that a lot of people are watching from all over the country here, but, we're going to kind of simultaneously cover this other, the couple of tornado warnings here, but we really need to stay honed in here on our tornado emergency, because, again, this is the highest level of weather warning that you can get. That was not expected, honestly. They didn't even go PDS, they just went right to tornado emergency. So, pretty unbelievable stuff there, but again, this is a catastrophic tornado, so... you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. So again, that is wording that you very rarely see at all, and this is just unbelievable stuff. Was it the right move? We're not going to go through that because again, this is just a devastating tornado. When you get a tornado emergency, National Weather Service is not messing around. So, again, I apologize with no thumbnail, no stream layout or anything. We're just rolling with what we've got right now because we need to get it on here as fast as possible. And, I try to do it. So, again, this is just insane. But, tornado emergency... with this tornado, and you can see the hook echo here on reflectivity now. It's so weird because it doesn't match up with the velocity couple. But in case you're wondering where a tornado is at, this is where it is. Wherever you see this hook echo, and it's moving due east. So again, this is going to go through the north part of the Huntsville metro area. This is going to go through downtown Huntsville. This is a extremely dangerous situation. Worst case scenario. Absolute worst case scenario. So again, just taking a screenshot here for the thumbnail. I want to get back to coverage as soon as possible. And again, we really need to make a thumbnail here because we need to drag in as much people as possible to get the word out. As this is obviously just an incredibly dangerous situation. I mean, I've said that so many times now, but, just unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff, guys. So again, I hate doing this all on stream, but you can just see how urgent this was. This didn't even go PDS, so I just want to explain to you guys how quickly this all just kind of came into fruition. Alright, there we go. We should have a thumbnail going now. Yeah, we're all good. Alright, what's up, Henry? What's up, Airborne? You see it? It's past... You see it? Oh my gosh. Okay, wow. Stay safe out there, man. It's huge. Wow. Again, this is a tornado emergency for Huntsville, Alabama. Oh my gosh. Is it actually that big? Wow. Again, I believe redeployed. This is insane. Trying to turn on Brad Arnold here. Yeah, he's got over 1,000 people watching. I'm sure what he's got is insane right now. I don't know why I can't pull up here. I have to try YouTube. Again, I'm trying to get as much information as possible on what we've got going on, because you can't see anything on radar. Because all this is rain wrapped here. Alright, so it looks like he's coming in from the south here, so he doesn't have a view of it right now, unless that's it. It could very well be a rain-wrapped wedge. Let's see Reed, if he's got it. Yeah. So, apparently this thing is getting bigger and bigger, which I'm assuming means that this is getting rain-wrapped now. You're chasing it? Dude, be safe. Do not mess around with this. I mean, I don't know how much chasing experience you have airborne, but I'm just saying, if I were you, I would give this some space. This is a significant tornado. Again, I was not expecting a tornado emergency at all, and for Huntsville, Alabama today, that's just unbelievable. I mean, I don't even know if they're in the 10 hatched. That'd be insane, though. What's up, 2011X? Again, if you're just joining us, we have a tornado emergency here for Huntsville, Alabama, and surrounding areas. Again, this flipped the, or not flipped, but it turned the Dominator, Dominator 3. They're all okay, but it just kind of turned them around. So it didn't exactly pick them up. But I mean, that thing weighs so much, so many pounds. So you guys just know, how strong a tornado needs to be. It had a horizontal vortex. So again, these are just all signatures of a strong to intense tornado. But I think the reason why they went tornado emergency was because this is going right for Huntsville. There are reports of 2 tornadoes on the ground. You don't know if you believe it, though. Alright. Good to know. Again, I don't see a second couplet unless whatever's to the south here near Indian Hills is a developing tornado. But the main one here looks to be going to the north. So we're hoping that it misses the, heart of the city. But again, this is going to go to places like Meridianville, Moores Mill, Normal, Grove Park, Oakwood, Colonial Hills. I mean, these are areas that are still extremely populated, and there are homes. Again, Brad Arnold, I believe, had a home completely obliterated on his stream. Which, again, that is just insane. But we are one of the only ones live for this right now. But again, this is just a deadly situation here. Trying to get as much information as possible. If you guys could relay information, that'd be great. Much appreciated. Because again, we really need all the info we can get. And I apologize for all the circumstances here. No thumbnail until the last second. No layout there. Also some very significant rotation developing with south here. And again, this environment now is capable of likely producing strong to intense tornadoes here. So, yeah, oh my gosh, wow. It's trying to do it on the south side, too. This next cell coming up, and this one's going to go right for the south side of Huntsville. So, again, if you're in Huntsville, Alabama, you need to get shelter. let's just hope Brad can get through Huntsville without much traffic. I mean, he is flying. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's going really fast. Wow. Again, pretty unbelievable situation here. Never want to see this. But still likely a intense tornado on the ground here on the north side of Huntsville. It's still going due east. So, again, if you're in Normal, Chase, Colonial Hills, Grove Park, Oakwood, you're seconds away from taking a hit by this strong tornado. Again, this was a multi-vortex drill bit / cone, I want to say. It's a shapeshifter. It's got violent motion. Now, I'm not saying that it's a violent tornado, but it has violent motion, so there's a difference there. Again, I wish I had information, but this is literally all I can give you guys. All we got is radar, and just... oh, man. That's insane. Alright, let's see. Wow. Yeah, very large cone. This is 5 minutes ago, along Newby Road, just east of Athens. So, that post was made 5 minutes ago, so we're talking about probably, okay, this was just east of Athens, so, this was taken around I-65 here. It was a large, cone. Again, I would warn the southern cell here that's coming up. It's popping off with rotation. You can still kind of make out little hook echo developing right in there. That's around where that rotation is going to be. But this is the main couple we're watching. But could just be some strong inflow coming up. Again, we're not talking about central Huntsville to take a direct hit, but the north side is going to. If anything, it looks like this is weakened pretty significantly, but, still a incredibly dangerous situation. Oh my gosh. Apparently we had a very strong tornado on the ground near a radar site. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to stay on top of everything we got here because we have so much going on right now. We'll get back to the tornado emergency here. Just seeing a post from a couple minutes ago that we had a strong to violent tornado on the ground with a pretty significant CC drop there. Again, this cell is also warned here for near Pontotoc. Popping off some pretty good rotation there. But that is gut-wrenching. So they likely will not reissue the tornado emergency. I would be pretty surprised if they did. Only because this is going to exit a populated area and go into more of a, unpopulated area. But just wow. So again, tornado emergency here for Huntsville, Alabama. Yeah, they likely will drop the Tory there. Yes. If you're still in North Huntsville, remain in your shelters. Any part of Huntsville, really. Not really. Not too surprised. Honestly, it seemed like a pretty high-end 10 hatch. I mean, I would not complain if they did upgrade to moderate risk, but I do think today was definitely suitable for an enhanced. But the tornado took that personally, I guess. Like, we're hoping that everything is okay in this area. It looks like it stayed on the ground. At least its strongest point was near Athens. Again, that's more of another part, a little suburb here of Huntsville. So I'm thinking that the worst damage occurred over there. Again, that's when the CC drop got really big. If you look at velocities, they were never really that strong. So that's why I'm still kind of concerned that this is, this still could be an intense tornado. Because again, this just kept getting worse and worse as it continued on its approach to Huntsville. So that's, I think, why they issued the tornado emergency. And then all the reports came pouring in that this was a multi-vortex large cone. Yeah, you can see there's a CC drop. So it traveled right over Pete's Corner, moving east northeast, and then it just kind of dissipated there. So either it's just contaminated, or there really is no CC drop. Again, I'm kind of debating if this is even on the ground anymore, but yes, they did drop the tornado emergency, so we now do have a PDS tornado warning in effect. So it's still a particularly dangerous situation. But it looks like the most damaging part of this tornado's life cycle here was in between Pete's Corner, Salem Corner, and Oakland, where again the debris signature got pretty deep there, getting into the .7s, the .70 range here. So again, that's kind of mid-range CC if you're talking just in deepness there, and it was fairly large. So again, that's why we were all very concerned, and I think that that's mainly the reason why they issued that tornado emergency. But you can see it really started to wrap up well, revealing that nice hook echo as it became strong there. Excuse me. But again, still a possible tornado on the ground north side of Huntsville, Alabama as we speak. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what we had in Huntsville. Yeah, I did see that, Henry. We might get a new warning on this southern storm there. Still very strong rotation. Wow. Yeah, I don't know why they're not warning this. We have about 33 against 90, so about 133 gate-to-gate share. I've seen better, but that is still very significant. And again, that's going into a populated area, so even just that can definitely prompt a tornado warning. So, I would go ahead and seek shelter if you're in Brookmead, Priceville, or Basham. No tornado on the ground, it appears right now, but again, still a very significant situation for Huntsville. I'm gonna go tune into Brad Arnold here again, and we'll see here if he's got it on the ground still. Alright, well, we've got a tree line, but it looks like some sort of very significant lowering / wall cloud, so there is a very good chance that we still have a tornado on the ground, and it looks to be fairly large. Yep, rain wrap tornado, still on the ground, in Huntsville, doing damage. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's big. If that's it, then it's a rain-wrapped cone / wedge. Alright. We're, let's see. So again, if you're just tuning, we did have a tornado rip through the north side of Huntsville, Alabama. It's still possibly on the ground here. There's a report that there is still a damaging tornado over the University of Alabama in Huntsville. That's not good. I don't know where that's at. But I'm assuming it's in Huntsville Metro. So, after what I saw, we likely still have a tornado on the ground here. Brad is getting very close to this. It's like... very low-lying scud. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Still a possible tornado on the ground there. Going towards the radar site. Wow. Alright, looks like Jesse wants to call here, so we'll call him up. Hey, what's up?
Dude.
This is insane.
Crazy. That was the most insane intercept I've seen in my life.
That was
By the way, this storm looks like it might try to produce again.
Look up to, the storm near Spencer, Tennessee. It's got very significant rotation. Also, the one to the south of Huntsville is, looking pretty spicy here. It's approaching Priceville, about across I-65 right now.
Yeah, I was looking at that one.
Again, I think that one could certainly get a warning, as it has continued with those high, velocities, meaning that they are not contaminated. So again, those are, showing you kind of how strong the rotation is in the, mid to upper levels of the atmosphere. But again, all eyes are on our PDS here for Huntsville, which was previously tornado emergency. Is now radar indicated, so we no longer do have a tornado on the ground. We will stay live though, just for a little while, to make sure that nothing else insane happens, because again, we know this environment is capable of now doing these kind of things. But again, that was unexpected.
Yeah, this does look like it'll try to produce again. It looks like that notch is getting cleared out again.
Could easily recycle. Yeah, wow, okay. So, you can see all this inflow making this little U shape, this upside down U. That's all the inflow kind of sinking into the storm. So if you get more RFD on the backside, more outflow, you're going to have some significant tornado genesis develop right into here. And again, that's right where Brad Arnold is. So he's going to be on this thing if it tries to do it again. as it approaches the high top radar.
Yep.
My goodness.
Have you seen the storm near Priceville?
Priceville.
New tornado warning, by the way, guys. Oh, wow, this is a very long tornado warning, showing that they do have confidence of this storm becoming pretty long-tracked. This includes Village at Indian, Rock Lake, Crossville, Bowling, Crab Orchard, portions of I-40. If you guys are in that warning, make sure you are getting to your safe spot. Our rotation is right around the Spencer area.
Oh my gosh, look at the Huntsville. Look at the Huntsville tornado. It honestly could be on the ground or touching back down.
Oh no. Yeah. I hope this merger kills it. And
was that a new warning? Oh, I see that. Yeah, that's the storm I was talking about earlier. Again, very significant rotation, moving into Crossville and Crab Orchard.
My sounds are finally working again.
Sweet. Again, that was just insane.
Very long warning for the next 1 hour or so.
Tornado emergency was not on my bingo card for today. I'll say that much.
Nope. Davis was like, there's not gonna be a PDS today. No tornado emergency.
Yeah, again, we're kind of praying that those cities and towns were not damaged too badly, so you'll be right back? Alright. Yeah, well, velocities are starting to increase again. Storm's trying to put down another tornado. So, we're gonna hope that it doesn't. Again, I really should be doing homework, but I gotta stay alive. So, it looks like there's a velocity couplet handoff happening almost. There's another velocity couplet, very tiny, but it's developing to the south that lines up with our notch here, and our hook echo. Which, by the way, the storm is now producing 70 dBZs, so big time hail core moving right over Huntsville. So even if you didn't get impacted by the tornado,
big time hail moving through Huntsville.
If we look at the vertically integrated liquid, you can see, wow, so yeah, maxed out over a very large area. Again, this is on the west side of Huntsville, Alabama. We have a north to south. It's about 7 miles big. Where we are seeing.
Did you see the video that Dylan posted in Beaver?
Is it one of the intercepts?
Yeah, he put music behind it. It was pretty funny.
Oh, yeah, Reed Timber was like throwing up and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Everyone's talking about it on Twitter and stuff.
Wow, he literally got in one of those multi-vortex, one of the vortices in that multi-vortex. That's insane.
Oh, they launched a rocket into the tornado.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Their
wow.
window was down, bro.
Yeah, I know.
That's probably why the dude was all cut up.
Oh, what? They were bleeding?
Apparently, I don't know. I saw someone post about that. I don't know how true that was.
Yeah, they got hit with the windows open.
They probably got hit by 120 mile per hour winds plus.
Oh, easily. Probably higher than 120.
For sure. I mean, like, the Dominator literally almost flipped.
Yeah. I mean, it takes a lot for a tornado to do that. That was a close range intercept.
Oh, they almost flipped. That would have been bad. Yeah, but it looks like our info notch is getting cleared out here.
Again,
yeah, I do see that velocity couplet you were talking about there, just south of Ryland.
That merger coming in near Maysville could really increase that tornado potential.
Hopefully it kills long term. Probably won't though. Also, very big hail just went through going into Mountain Brook here in Mountain Heights, just to the east of Huntsville. So make sure you guys are indoors.
Yeah.
And in your safe spots. Very tight couplet. Could see a brief tornado touchdown from this one.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if we got another report here of a tornado.
I mean, like, that's how the couplet looked with our tornado emergency.
I would keep this at a radar indicated PDS, just because this is literally just put down a very strong tornado.
It sounds like that tornado crossed very close to Brad Arnold's house.
Wow.
Yo, Stormcat 5 is on Retimmer's stream now.
Oh, really?
That's sick.
He's there?
Yeah, go look at it.
I thought he was doing coverage. Dang, look at that velocity coming, dude.
For real, bro. Apparently it was 200 mile per hour winds.
200 mile per hour winds? How?
I guess so.
Either a satellite or a new.
That's what Retimmer's video says.
He measured it?
I guess so. I don't think that was too. That vortice could have been, I guess.
Is it on Twitter or what?
It's on YouTube.
YouTube? Like he just posted it?
Yeah, like 60 minutes ago.
60 minutes?
16.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, they drove right into one of those vortices.
Yeah, that's really what took out all those twigs and just slammed it into them. Alright. Well, I unfortunately do need to end off, guys, so I appreciate all of you for tuning into this brief stream. Again, this was a very unexpected stream. But again, pray for those people that just got impacted by the tornado. We just really need to appreciate those chasers. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you all for coming to watch.
Yeah,
see you guys.